Hey guys, Thief Mega here, and today I am bringing you a review on the Amazon Game Studios launch of Crucible. This is a multiplayer PvE/PvE game that is only available on Steam. 4 vs 4, 8 vs 8, 2 vs all battle arenas. The best way to describe this game is a mix between Overwatch, Paragon, and Battleborn. It's free to play with a battle pass system to reward you for playing the game for each season. The more you play and unlock, the more cosmetic rewards you get, from skins to emotes to audio callouts for each character. It has 10 heroes to choose from, all with minimal loadout options for each, every hero having their own unique playstyles and abilities. Currently, there are 3 different game modes to choose from: Heart of the Hives, Alpha Hunters, and Harvester Command. Heart of the Hive seems to be the most popular playlist and is the most fun in my opinion. The game does provide controller support, and it's as easy as plugging in a controller and all the buttons are mapped out already for you without messing around too much in the settings, which is definitely a plus. The current state of the game is definitely playable and fun, and it was an enjoyable experience trying to find out what hero were my favorite. My top 3 are Drakal, Summer, and Captain Mendoza. As I played, I can see where the game does need improvement, and I know over time some of the updates will come out and make the game a better smooth experience overall. Some of the heroes' kits seem to be really need to be worked on is Shakiri, that doesn't really put enough damage, it feels like, and I was messing around with the hero Tosca, and the kit just feels like it's missing something completely, and it felt completely off to me. There are melee classes and hybrid classes, like ranged and melee classes in the game, and I have to say the melee really needs to be worked on here. It doesn't feel really impactful, and it feels like you're hitting the air. For some reason, the game, in this multiplayer battle arena type style, it doesn't offer a mini map of sorts. So there's not a mini map that's currently on your screen. You always have to open up the main map itself or put kind of like this transparent map on the screen, and I just don't understand why they wouldn't have a mini map in this game. The lack of interactive environments in this game is also a shame, and it would be nice to see some canisters blow up, maybe a turret of some kind somewhere in the map, maybe a movement of cranes or something to break up the matches so they don't blend in so much together. The lack of PvE enemies is also jarring, and it's the same 4 or 5 enemies that you see in every single match, but I'm confident that these things can be updated eventually with future patches. The cash store seems to be what you would expect from a free-to-play game, anything ranging between 100 credits to 2,500 credits in real-world money. 100 credits is worth $1, so if you wanted to deck out one of your favorite heroes, you can get an emote, an audio callout, a skin for around $15 to $25. What is good about the store is that the bundles that they offer, you can actually buy individual items of those bundles, so some things are not exclusively blocked off by the bundle package. The battle pass for each season is the same as every other game, set around $10. During the first battle pass, it is free because they provide you with enough credits in order for you to buy that actual pass, so you'll have a good 30, 40, 50 days to play, download the game, and experience a battle pass. The battle pass does go all the way up to level 80 and provides you with an array of cosmetics as you play the game and get experience and level up. There are dailies and weeklies to be had here, and I had a hard time finding those dailies and weeklies in the game, or a reason to chase them besides just getting more experience. So I'm going to go through a level of pros and cons, but I just want to mention here that there is a free player experience here. So if you don't want to spend any money, you can get some banners and some cosmetic items all the way up to like a level 36, which is like leveling up in your own free battle pass, definitely. So at least they offer something for free players, which is definitely good. So we're going to go through the pros and cons list now. For the pros, it is awesome controller experience, controller support, plugging in an actual controller, having the buttons already mapped out for you just like it would be on a console. I thought that was a really cool thing where you didn't really have to mess with the settings and you could just plug in and go. Overall, it was a pretty smooth experience. There's some frame rate dips, but overall I was averaging easily over 60 frames per second, and I wasn't even on max settings. Easy to pick up and play for any gamer, which is number 3. It's easy to pick up and play. So if anybody's a gamer, if they're not into PvE or if they're into PvP, regardless of what kind of gamer you are, you guys can pick a hero, and I'm sure that one of the heroes is going to suit anybody's playstyle. And it definitely feels with the actual multiplayer maps and modes that they have out right now. It's just easy for everybody to jump in and play a game. The cons of this is the bare bones experience, and that's my overall con. You kind of just sum it up into one big thing, because there's only 3 game modes and 1 map to play on, and it seems a bit on the light side. You know, you only have limited loadout options, which you can only change 1 or 2 things per hero. It just makes you, and it makes you desire a little bit more from the loadout options. So maybe in the future they can definitely make more of that. And then seeing the same enemies every single time, and you know, having that same map and seeing the same 4 or 5 enemies every single time you play a match, it's just one of those things where you wanted more PvE enemy varieties to help you along. Overall, I had fun, but it is a bare bones experience. My score on this is definitely a 7.1 out of 10. The more modes they add, and adding different maps, enemies, rebalancing the kits that they currently have would make this game much better. Making maybe a cinematic or 2 for each of the heroes would actually establish much more of a background for these characters and make people want to play these characters a little bit more. That's it for me, guys. If you'd like to comment, like, subscribe, I will catch you next time.